Hello everyone, greetings from Law Prep tutorial. And as you know, the CLAT examination is coming closer and closer. Apart from preparing for the examination, what becomes equally important is to test your knowledge. How much of it are you actually able to prepare and things you are able to retain. And on that note, Law Prep tutorial is starting a 3 mock test series which will be taking place on the 15th, 16th and 17th of January. The series is absolutely free for all the students. All you have to do is register yourself at online.lawpreptutorial.com. And why is this series so important? Because all 3 mock tests will be based on the new pattern of the CLAT examination. And to enhance your knowledge, on the same day after the examination, from 6 to 9 p.m. on YouTube, we will be doing a video analysis of the mock test itself. And then at the 9:30 p.m. on the same date, you will be able to test and know your results. So what are you waiting for? Register yourself for online at online.lawpreptutorial.com for the 3 mock tests and test your knowledge about the CLAT preparation.
Hi guys, education, knowledge and all many things, right? It is rightly said that without education, a person is like a bird with clipped wings. A bird with clipped wings. What is the use of the bird if the bird cannot fly? It is the freedom which is the utmost quality of a bird. Yes, that is what the utmost quality of a lawyer is. What is it? The gift of gab. If you can't speak, if you can't express, if you don't have that argumentative skill, the gift of gab, the mesmerizing speech, the magnetic, the complete captive effect on a person, how can you be a lawyer? A lawyer has these talents, and this is what I am looking for, and I want you also to develop in yourself. Yes, to start with, a new route, and with this new route that we are starting up, you would really enjoy doing all those words that we are adding to it. Come on, directly starting with our route now. The root lock, which means that is place. Now when I say LOC lock, that is place, sometimes there is some kind of a problem with some roots, of course, which is also in the sense of speech. There is some contradiction. I will be discussing that too, don't worry, because we do take up LOC, LOG and LOQ in the sense of speech. So there are some words which go in. So in fact, we put an oblique and understand. First we take up this root. LOC means place. Location is a place, simple word. Relocate from the root re, that is again, so you have to locate again. Sometimes people become refugees and to look for new home and new shelter, that is the word relocate. Locality is simple, a place, common thing. Locale is a place, especially in a story. What is the background? See, this is a common word which applies for them, place. Locale is the background, or we use the word backdrop. Place of action, that is locale. Locale in most of the Shakespeare's plays as Venice, the beautiful romantic place Venice in Italy. Local is something which is related to a particular place. Locate, you have to find the place or you have to link it with the place, that is locate. Locomotive is a train which moves goods from one place to another, that is locomotive. A train which moves goods, and these goods move from one place to the other, that is locomotive, right. So you have understood all the words related to LOC. The LOC is a simple root. Anybody would say LOC, anybody can mark it, yes, this is place. Next up to the next word, locomote is moving from one place to another, like we have also the root trans, similar root, that is trans is also from one end to other. Echolocation, what is the echo? That is the sound. Always echo would mean what? Sound. So, in that case, we would not mix up because we had taken the word here. So, this is slow. So, this is finding a place or a space where the sound is echoing or relating with it. We had taken up the LIEU, that was again copied up in the slide. So, I am not taking up that, and I am moving to the next root, that is the root LOG, right. LOG means words, whether it is epilogue, prologue, dialogue, monologue and many logs, right. So, first word, a simple word like LOG. LOG is a book of words, right. So, it is a book which is list of words, a kind of a list. Catalog is the list of the words which are the, in fact this list and this list difference is the list of, this is the list of more of the books, but it is not a compulsion, it will be anything else. The root die is 2, mono is 1, pro is or pre is before, phil is love, epi is after. So, you can see the subsidiary roots coming up, you can see that, right. So, I would have a dialogue. Do we speak in a monologue? See, dramatic monologue was one of the most important literary device during the times of the Victorian era. 1832 when Queen Victoria passed the Reform Bill, and Queen Victoria's rule was from 1832 to 1901. During that time there were a lot of dramatic monologues written. It was a type of poem in which there is one speaker and one listener. The person keeps speaking, but we have a listener who is intended to just listen to the thoughts of someone, that is monologue. Dialogue, where we have two people talking to each other, if I say and you reciprocate me the same, right, its message is encoded and then decoded, that is dialogue. Prologue is what the word which you said before, and epilogue, see, when the drama is complete, the last part of the drama, when the curtain falls, that is epilogue. Prologue is the first part of the drama, right, the first part, and epilogue is the last part. So, just tell me what is the relation between this? Analogy, come on. What is this relation? Yes, it is a sequence relationship. Prologue is followed by epilogue, right. It could sometimes the examiner, just to check the intelligence and reasoning of the student, gives epilogue is to drama. So, it is again a sequence relation, the last part is given the first. Logophile is a lover of words, बहुत simple आप देख सकते हैं, log is words, phil is love, lover of words. Logoria is less like a word diarrhea, synonym for the word diarrhea. Written the roots, everything done, okay. Moving on to our next in this. Sometimes we also learn with the word log के साथ हम एक root लेते हैं, logic. This is a study of something. They various study, I am going to take this root again, but just because LOG के साथ था, तो I have taken it along with it. So, because bio is life, zoo is animals, etym is origin, and gen is class or race. Biology is the study of life, the animals as well as the plants. Zoology only because biology consists of botany and zoology, it is a combination of both. Etymology, etymology is the origin of the word. The etymological meaning of the word sonnet is soneto, a little song or strain. So, what does it mean? How did the word come into existence, right? And genealogy is study of one's family history, how did the family come, the class, the race that we belong to. We are going to take in detail the logy root later, since LOG se linked tha, so words we linked it with it. And taking up the next root, the last for today, that is chrom. Chrom is color. Don't mix it please with chron. Chrom is and chron. This is time, this is color, right. Chroma is color, chromoscope. So, what do we have scope in this? SCOP or SPEC, that is to see. Chromatic is anything which is related to color. Chromatic scale वो scale है जहाँ पर काफ़ी shades होंगे of the color, right. Chromatist is an expert. He knows the different shades and the color study is so well done. In fact, he is a expert, a professional connoisseur in that. Chromosomes, all must have heard chromosomes. It's a body containing cell which controls our heredity, which is part of our DNA. The cycle, the chromosome cycle, which is given by Watson and Crick, the staircase cycle, right. Turning to next in this, chromatology. So, you have the root here, logy, that is study. So, it is the knowledge or study of colors. Chromatometer is an instrument for measuring the color perception. See, perceive word का मतलब क्या होता है, उसी से बना है. Perceive means to see clearly, right? To see something with a microscopic, you say very meticulously and minutely, that you see, that is perceive. Chromidrosis is an unnatural pigmentation. Your skin has black spots, and because of the sunlight, the allergy to that, and some of the skins give reaction to that, and it becomes very patchy kind of a skin, more of patchy kind. It is of course blemish. So, we have various blemishes, that is spotty kind of a cream. So, the word we could use also is spotty. It is unclear, more of paddy kind of a situation, yes, and various treatments are given for this by the dermatologists. Chrome is a pigment, as chrome is yellow, so chrome green, colors पे depend करता है ये pigmentation. Chromium is a rust resisting metal, like ऐसा metal जिस पे rust नहीं लगता, like it does not get brown and rusty, right, that is chromium. Chromidrosis is an abnormal colored sweat, which is usually where sweat is actually colorless, but the sweat which has a very bad smell and it's very bad color, it's pungent to the eyes, that is called, is the word chromidrosis, right. It has two syllables, chromidrosis, right. Color is not pleasant, it's somewhat unpleasant. Okay. And the other words for chrome root. Chromatism is abnormal coloration of the green parts of the plants. Plants के जो green parts हैं, उनका abnormal color, that is chromatism. Chromoblast is an embryonic cell that becomes a pigment cell, जो pigment cell बन जाता है after that movement in the cycle. Chromogenesis, again the root that you find here, gen, repeated so many times. In fact, the students have now done it by the rote learning. The root gen is class or race, phobic, pho is fear, and phil is love, right. So, chromogenesis is the color production, the basis of your genes and the colors which your race and the community is carrying. Chromophobia is the fear, or you have that, you know, obsession, a kind of a thing which is internal in your mind, heart, and you feel that this thing, this stain is very difficult. You know, sometimes some bad memories leave a bad impact on our mind and we are not able to, you know, remove it from our mind. That is chromophobic. We carry that fear in our mind. It leads to various psychological problems too. Chromophilic is easy to stain, see, difficult to stain and easy to stain. If you can see the opposites here working. This you can remove the stain, yes, and this you cannot remove the stain. So, if you take it in the form of bad memories and good memories, there are some things which leave a permanent mark on us, you know, the word which we use, indelible. Something which is unerased, it is permanent in our memory, right, and with letters of fire in our heart. This letter of fires should work for vocabulary too, Yes, I hope you enjoyed the new routes and you have written your own examples, and I'll be waiting for your feedback, your liking, your appreciation, which is our booster too. Thank you, students.